Live from across the tri-states, this is KHQA This Morning. It's your news now.
Here now is Ryan Delk. You're from that area, right? We've already done Ryan this block.
I don't know why you're asking Ryan, because I want to talk to Kristen, who is at the Madison and Davis Bicycle Shop in Quincy this morning. Don't even talk to Chad, just talk to me.
I'll see you.
Oh, thank you, Brooke, for not forgetting about me. Well, we're live here at the Madison Davis Bicycle Shop, and we are talking about Quincy's very own bike club. We'll be talking about safety and how you can join the club. We'll have more details coming up after the break. You're watching KHQA This Morning.
Davis Bicycle Shop in Quincy talking the bike club. What's going on, Kristen?
Good morning. That's right. We are live here at the Madison Davis Bicycle Shop, and we are talking about one of Quincy's not new and upcoming, but kind of recently getting populated bike club. With me now is Laura Seaver, the bike club president. So tell me a little bit about this club.
Quincy Bike Club's been around a long time, but we've really experienced a growth spurt. You know, cycling is a sport that's just gaining in popularity as people are trying to be more healthy, to get out with their families, and the Quincy Bike Club is definitely the place to do that.
Now, why did you first join the club?
You know, I was kind of trying to lose a little weight, trying to get a little healthier, and I was really intimidated. I thought, I don't know how far they go or how fast they go, and somebody said, oh, no, it's no problem. Come on down. We have a group for everybody. And from the very first, I had my very first ride with former President Dan Bauer, actually, took me on my first ride, and I was just hooked. I was just hooked.
Well, now, one of the biggest part of the bike club, too, is kind of getting out there, the safety precautions that bikers need to take. Absolutely.
The club really wants to model the very best behavior on the road and to spread the word with motorists, because we're all car drivers, too. I mean, we all have automobiles, too. We want to spread the word that if we're safe as cyclists, it will make the motorists happy, and if we're safe as motorists, we will avoid accidents.
Well, this morning we're going to hear more about these safety tips so that you could be safe on the road, and we'll give you some more details on how you can take part in the club, too.
Safe on the road with hopefully not a drop of rain. Kristen Aguirre is out in Quincy this morning at Madison Davis Bicycle Shop in Quincy.
She's talking bike safety now. Hey, Kristen, what's up?
Good morning. Yeah, that's right. We are live here at the Madison Davis Bicycle Shop, and we are talking about Quincy's very own bike club. With me now is Adam Dusterhouse, the vice president of the club. So now, what are we talking about?
Okay, well, we're talking about the safety features of a bike. As this bike may look different from yours, the safety features are one and the same on it. What we've got on the front here is a front reflector light. You can see that it's blinking. Some lights stay on like that. It's better to blink. Of course, blinking lights get people's attention better, so especially in the front, that's more important. You'll see a blinking light in the back, oncoming traffic right behind you. That's really important too. You're going to want to get familiar with the brake systems of the bike. Make sure you're adapted to getting off of it comfortably. These have clipless pedals on it so that you can clip in and be more efficient. I obviously don't have the shoes for it right now, but some people's pedals are flat. You're just going to want to make sure that you can get off the bike safely, that you're able to dismount it appropriately.
Now, why is it so crucial to kind of know these features before you even head out for a ride?
Well, you're going to want to know your bike before you get out on the ride, because you're going to be dealing with traffic, dealing with high speeds, unfamiliar environments. Get to know it before you ride it. It's just going to be safer for everybody. Some things that you can do for yourself, aside from the bike, helmet, of course. Helmet it's optional, but it shouldn't be. You should make that your first purchase right after your bike. Eye protection is very important too. I can't tell you how many times it saved me from bugs and rocks and debris and stuff. Your jersey. Make sure it's visible. I see you're wearing yellow today. Yellow is a very visible color.
Nice and bright color.
Yellow, white. Here are some rain jackets that we've got. Of course, you know, fluorescent colors. Something you're not going to want to do maybe is gray. Gray is, of course, the color of pavement. You're going to want to stand out. It's not at all a bad thing to be flashy on a bike, so you're going to want to get noticed that way.
All right, so you want to make sure that you get noticed with all these bright colors. We'll have more of these tips. You can visit our website, connecttristates.com. We're going to continue to tell you how to be safe when you're out there riding the road all morning.
Be a good day if you're a bike rider to go hit the road today. It's 5:55. Kristen Aguirre is live this morning at the Madison and Davis Bicycle Shop this morning.
She's showing you how to be safe when you're biking on the road, Kristen.
That's right. Safety is a crucial part for bikers. With me now is Laura Seaver, the president of Quincy's very own bike club, and we are talking about helmets. We talked a little bit about it last time in the last segment, but this is something we really want to get across to bikers.
Absolutely. You know, from kids to adults alike, people don't realize how fast you can hit the pavement. Your bike actually acts as a lever, and as you hit the ground, you're accelerating into the ground. And the thing that's going to take that the worst and the most common injuries are in the head. So,
and we have a little story to kind of show.
I do. This is a club member's helmet, and you can see it here in the back. Our friend Keith, our club member Keith, actually hit a raccoon out on his morning commute, took a bad spill. He ended up with just one little stitch in the back of his head from a little cut, but it could have been much, much worse.
I mean, look how banged up this is. So
Absolutely.
This is saved.
Absolutely. And if you have a helmet that's banged up, it's worthwhile to know it's time to replace it, because the foam and all of that has to be fresh to be the most safe.
So how do you look for a helmet, and how should it be fitting you?
Any helmet will do. I mean, from a $20 helmet to a very high-end helmet like this. But the most important thing here is fit. So if your helmet is way back rocked on your head, if it is way forward on your head, those are both the wrong way to wear it. So they're not going to be as effective. This is just right. You can see she's got 2 fingers here. So that's the right amount of tilt for the front. And then the bottom should be snug enough to only have 2 fingers fit below. So it won't rock around if you got in an accident. So that's a good bike helmet for you and a good fit for you.
So if you're interested in going biking, make sure you get one of these before you hit the road. We're going to continue to show you some more safety tips on what you should know before you head out on the road, and we'll tell you how you can join Quincy's Bike Club.
It is amazing just how a little bit of foam save your life.
Takes all the impact.
Yeah, Kristen Aguirre, she is in Quincy this morning telling us all about it.
The Madison and Davis Bicycle Shop, talking with Quincy's very own bike club. With me now is Adam Dusterhouse, the vice president, and now we're kind of going to be telling everyone how to choose the perfect bike for them depending on what they want to do.
That's right, Kristen. Finding the right bike is often described as fitting a shoe. You're going to want to find the right shoe for your right size, okay? So this bike right here would be comparable to someone my size. I'm 6 foot, so this bike right here is, let's see, it's a 58 centimeters, so that means it's a certain height off the ground. That means the seat itself comes off the ground a certain amount. You're just going to fit it a lot better. This particular bike is a road bike. You'll often hear bikes described as a road bike, mountain bike, which we have on display here. Road bikes are made for the road. The suspension is just made for cruising along on smooth pavement, okay? The tires are set up that way. They're thin. The resistance, the rolling resistance, is a lot less than big knobby tires. Your front fork doesn't have a shock on it, so it's made for going across smooth pavements. Your stance on it is a little bit more aggressive. You're going to be down in a lower, more aerodynamic position. When we move back here, we've got what we call a mountain bike. As you can see, there's a front suspension on it. It's a little bit lower to the ground.
And the tires are much thicker, too.
The tires are much thicker. You've got some tread on them. You can take them off-road. Your lever, as we described earlier, is a little bit lower. Back here, we've got what we call a hybrid. It's a mix of the two. It's got thin tires, but your stance on it, your geometry is a little bit less aggressive. You're more upright, so you can breathe a lot better. You're not going to go as fast, but it appeals to a lot more people because it's just more comfortable. The seat's better. It's just more comfortable.
So depending on what you want to do and your size, you can come here to Madison Davis Bicycle Shop and they'll fit you for one. And I have a quick question.
Yes.
Do you think this bike is good for me?
You found my bike, yes. There, yes, yeah. No, that wouldn't be your size, but yeah, like you said, if you come to Madison Davis, they'll be more than happy to find the right size for you.
All right, well, for more details on bike safety and how to choose your perfect bike, make sure you check out our website at connecttristates.com.
It may be a little small for her, but leave it to Kristen to pick out the bike that matches her outfit.
I know, they're always color coordinated.
On her bike.
Even she took the training wheels off like you told her to.
Maybe she took my advice, but she did have a helmet on, so that is good.
Yes.
We'll check in with her in just a bit. We also have some information.
We have Kristen now.
We have Kristen now.
All right, let's check it out.
Good morning. That's right. We are live here at the Madison Davis Bicycle Shop, and we are talking with Quincy's Bike Club. With me as the Bike Club President, Laura Seaver, and we are talking about bike safety.
Absolutely. It's Bike Safety Month here in Quincy. We had that proclamation issued, actually. And the most important thing we can do as a club is spread the word about how to be safe on the road. We're out there just like we've got pedestrians and people with strollers and runners and of course bikers out on the road, and it's important to be safe.
So what should cars be doing for you guys?
The most important thing a car can do is follow the law, which is 3 feet. 3 feet when you pass a bike. So if you don't have 3 clear feet and you need to go to the other lane to pass, you really need to watch that oncoming traffic, just like if you were passing a car.
Can we show everyone kind of what that looks like?
Yeah.
Can you see this gap right here, Mark?
So you don't want to pass any closer than this because you never know if a bike has to swerve out to miss a pothole or to go around a parked car. So just taking that extra time and realizing we're people too, we don't want to slow you down. We want to stay over and be good stewards of the road. But it's really important to give us that 3 feet, and that is the law in Illinois, Iowa, and Missouri.
Now, what is one big tip you'd like to give drivers? Because I know sometimes when I see the bikers on the road, and I know you at home too, kind of don't know what to do, how fast you should go next to them. Should you go around the corner?
The most important thing is to just take your time. We will try not to slow you down as much as possible, and the club really emphasizes that with our riders. So just take that extra moment to get around safely.
Well, for more of these safety tips, you can always check out our website at connecttristates.com, and don't forget to tune in to KHQA News at 5. We'll continue to show you on how you can be safe on the road, whether you're riding your bike or driving in your car.
Back in with Kristen Aguirre, who's teaching us all about the Quincy Bike Club and bike safety this morning. How's it going, Kristen?
Members, and with me now is Laura Seaver, President, and Adam Dusterhouse, Vice President. We're going to be talking bike safety. You can see more of those tips at KHQA News at 5 or check out our website, connecttristates.com. But if people have decided or are sitting home watching thinking that I can't join this club, it's too hard for me, what would you say to them?
You know, the club has a level for everybody. We have beginner rides, and actually the beginner ride is tonight. So if you want to come try us out, tonight's a perfect night, 6 o'clock at Madison Park. But we move you up through the levels. So you start as a beginner and you go slow, and you don't need all of the gear. You just need a helmet and a bike, and come on down. So and then you move up to the intermediate and advanced levels. So we have a level for everybody.
And you kind of started off as a beginner too, right, Laura?
I did. I started on a very cheap old bike, and I didn't know what to expect. And so they've really gotten me a long way. And you know, I biked 2,500 miles last year, so we've come a long way.
She has come definitely a long way. And Adam, it's not that expensive to join the club either.
It's not that pricey. It's $10 for individuals, $17 for families. Perfect price point to get involved with something that you're either new to or unaware of. I want to plug the Friends of the Trails ride coming up next Saturday, August 17th. There's rides ranging from 15 miles all the way to 63. So if you're new to biking, to the sport, there's a ride for you. So yeah, come on out. Everything can be informed on QuincyBikeClub.org or friendsofthetrails.org.
Or connecttristates.com. Well, for more of these safety tips and learn how you can join the club, don't forget to check out our website, connecttristates.com, and tune in to KHQA News at 5. Well, for more tips on how you can be safe on the road as a biker or a driver, make sure you tune into KHQA News at 5 and check out our website, connecttristates.com.